From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Kelly Olson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's the second baseman.
Second baseman, Zach Remillard.
And that's outside. Nope, that's outside. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Right side. And that chance handled. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
One down, base is empty. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third. Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Dan Collins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This to third, Lopez. Tosses to first. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Back now at Fenway. And on the mound today, Alexi Cruz.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Trent Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Cruz, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the number 2 hitter. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
This one in the air. Collins hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cameron Cannon.
Number 5.
Cannon recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lane Huffman in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that is out of play.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the World Series.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
The 4th game of the World Series. And now the center fielder, Freddie Ladd. And he grounds one to the right side. Cannon sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Ruiz.
Designated hitter, number 0.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. 1 down, base is empty.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6th, right fielder, number 23.
Ronald Valdez, the next up for the Marlins.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Outside low, ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. No score here in the second. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And stepping in for
off
Boston,
the Redsox.
Ryan Leach.
Shortstop, number 52.
Cruz back to work. Just
Ball.
missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game. Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one ripped. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
First and second, no outs. Random, the next to hit, puts a bunt down. Collin. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Lauren Polk up next for the Red Sox.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
In there at the knees.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we're back. And the batter now, Oliver Avery. Avery hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate, and that's strike 2. And a slider misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Craig Ostrander, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Brian Anderson getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. The 3rd coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Trent Cruz.
Right fielder, number 28.
First offering, and it just misses.
Nope. Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In for a strike. Now 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And a pitch. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. First and second, no outs here in Game 4 of the World Series. Fought off foul.
Ball.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a soft liner out to left field. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, number 5.
Cameron Cannon up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lifted in the air, right field. Valdez. And there's 2 down. Lane Huffman
Now
up next for the Red
batting,
Sox.
20.
He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air out towards right center. Lunging, but can't make the catch. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Ryan Leach up next for the Red Sox. A single his first time. slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is in for a strike.
One, two.
Caught him looking for the K. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 3 innings in the books here in Game 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Zach Remillard. Just missed.
One ball, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Steve Whitlock.
Ball, low.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Remillard on at first. Nobody out. Throws it away. And he airmails it out of play. Look out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now 2-1. No outs, runner over at third. And that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. And the slider just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And up next for Miami, Dan Collin. And ball 1. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone, and a count even 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And the count 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Elmer Lopez. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now a fly ball to right center. Valdez on his way over. Makes the catch. 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Kokel, the next to hit, takes outside. Man at first, 1 away. And that misses. At a count now 2-0. And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Trent Cruz. He's 2 for 2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Valdez grabs it on the run. 1 left for the Red Sox. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Olsen back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Ronald Valdez, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Foul ball there.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Avery in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Just off the inside edge.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed.
Full count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The 4th game of
Leading
the
off
World
for
Series.
the Red Sox.
Here's the left fielder, number 3.
Number 3.
And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Anthony Valencia up next for the Red Sox. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball. That's
This
down.
one in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 1 out. Huffman will hit next.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. Pulls that one foul. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Activity in the bullpen. Brent Honeywell Jr. getting loose out there. Delgado getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just locked him up right there for the second out,
number
and that's an
52.
at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Ryan Leach up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Gets the call. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runners out first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Ostrander swings through it for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Winston Rooney, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Lyles getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. To third, Lopez. Whips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Brian Anderson. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-2. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and at the plate for Miami, Zach Remillard. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Now a check swing, but he held up. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Kelly Olson gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Winston Rooney.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Whitlock digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. Want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Tap to first. Kokel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for Boston, Elmer Lopez. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Lopez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Alexi Cruz out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen, Brent Honeywell Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Joe Brandon, way inside, and that hit him. First and second, no outs. Lauren Kokel up next for the Red Sox. In the air, center field. One down. Trent Cruz now at the plate.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Number 3 stands in now and watches strike 1. Action in the pen down there. J.P. Fireisen up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, right field. And it gets into the seats.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That's too low. Now 1 and 2. Got got him swinging for the strikeout. To first, that's the third out. Inning over. No runs. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the third baseman, Dan Collins. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball one. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one at 95, missed up top, 2-1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. So the tying run at second. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So up next, Jacob Ruiz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead late here in Game 4. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Winston Rooney is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Jordan Lyles.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one hooked foul. The other way, and a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Big RBI for him right there. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Go ahead run on base. Avery getting ready to hit. Late swing, fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here is Craig Ostrander. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. And this is inside. And it remains 2-2. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in Game 4 of the World Series. This one in the air center field. Valencia has this one sized up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 2 and the Red Sox 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Miguel Ramirez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Valencia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. That's down and in. Cameron Cannon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Cannon in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle and hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. So 2 down now, and here is Lane Huffman. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
In there at the knees for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's the 3rd. Fires across the diamond. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 30.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now Zach Remillard. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So digging in, Steve Whitlock. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So up next, Dan Collins. 1 for 3. In the dirt. Remillard at second. Whitlock on at first with nobody out. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Freddie Ladd, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ruiz waits on deck for Miami. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ruiz The next to hit takes ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
So they're all loaded up. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground at first, Copeland. He comes home with it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's going to be Ronald Valdez.
Boy, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Bases loaded, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. Up by 3. It's 4-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Stephen Lee into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping. He's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First and second, 2 outs. Avery digs in now. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cruz snags it, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Red Sox 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Foster. So stepping in for Boston, Ryan Leach. That misses the zone. 1-0. Miami's bullpen with some action. Raul Flores, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Delgado, the right-hander, also getting loose. The shortstop takes the ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fouled off. He was late.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next for the Red Sox, Elmer Lopez. First pitch misses. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. That one in the dirt. 2-1. That one missed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Whitlock makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Joe Brandon. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We're through 8 full here in game 4. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Craig Ostrander. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean McQueen, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Norman warming up as well. And now it's even up. Breaking ball misses down and away. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 now. Headed towards the corner. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So digging in, Ryan Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Late here in game 4. Late on that fastball. And a curve misses outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Zach Remillard. That one's upstairs, ball one. One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Steve Whitlock, the next up for the Marlins. And that's way high. Ball one. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raul Flores.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
And stepping in for Boston, Lauren Pokel. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And another ball. On the ground. Ostrander on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. So he gets on base. An elimination game, one at a time, right?
And all of a sudden, the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
Back to the top of the order now. Trent Cruz now at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
This one in the dirt. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really important at bat coming up now.
So stepping in for Boston. Valencia. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that is out of play. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run at the plate. Up the middle. Remillard. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Cameron Cannon. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that'll load the bases.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the catcher, Lane Huffman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he takes one right on the black. Going around.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one inside. Look out.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
You